Phil Smith here again for another episode of WIN, your Wednesday Inspirational Nuggets. Now, before we get into this episode, man, I want to give a special shout out to Tyrone Prez Beatty, man. He gave me a call, was like, man, I just wanted to thank you, man, because if it wasn't for your nugget, man, that joint really encouraged me to speak things to the atmosphere. And what he spoke in the atmosphere was to take his camp, his football camp, to another level. And he's in the process of taking it to another level. And he's like, my nuggets encouraged him. And he just said the first person they thought about was me and my inspirational nuggets. So I just want to give a special shout out to Prez, man. Man, keep doing your thing, man. I can't wait to see how this camp blow up. Now, let's talk about this week's episode, man. If you thought last week's episode was going to get you, man, wait till you check this clip.
They told me it couldn't be done, that I was the lost cause. I was picked on and picked last. Coaches didn't know how to talk to me. They gave up on me. Told me I should just quit.
And the last pick is...
They didn't call my name. Told me it was over. But I've been deaf since I was 3, so I didn't listen. And now I'm here with the loudest fans in the NFL cheering me on, and I can hear them all.
Man, if that commercial didn't get you pumped, man, I don't know what's going to get you pumped. Maybe it's me, but guess what? I'm going to use that commercial to get you pumped this week. Now, you say, Phil, what does that video have to do with the nuggets that you're going to bring us this week? I'm going to tell you how. Because Derrick Coleman, he had to overcome some obstacles to get to that point where he is today. And that's in the NFL. As you see in the commercial, man, he's deaf. That's right. Your boy is deaf. He is deaf, but he's still in that league doing his thing. He had a vision. And guess what? He made his vision a reality through all the obstacles, through all the naysayers, through everybody saying, man, you can't do this, man. You can't hear. How you going to play at the next level? You can't hear. You hear me? How you going to play at the next level? You can't hear. He went through his whole life dealing with that situation about being deaf, but that didn't stop him. So this week's episode, man, I'm going to give you 3 nuggets on how to overcome your obstacles. That's right. We talk about overcoming those obstacles, because I know last week, man, you got your faith up. I know last week you made the leap, and I know last week, man, you rejoiced because you there. This week, you there. And guess what? It's going to be some obstacles. So I'm going to give you 3 nuggets on how to overcome those obstacles. So you say, Phil, man, I'm ready. Give me those 3 nuggets, baby. Give me those 3 nuggets. So you know how you're going to overcome those obstacles? Yeah, you're going to ice it. Ice it, Phil? What you mean, ice it? You want me to get some ice? You want me to get an ice pack? You want me to sit in the cold tub? No, you're going to ice it. So, nugget number 1, I. That's right, the letter I. So you said, Phil, what I represent? I means you got to ignore. You hear me? You got to ignore. You got to ignore those naysayers, man. You got to ignore everybody who's saying that you can't do something. And you know what those people are? Those are your haters. But guess what? You know what your haters are? Your haters is your stepping stones. Your haters is your stepping stones. Your haters are going to get you to that point where you need to be. And you know what Derrick Coleman haters did? Man, they hated so much. They stacked them steps so high that he was just climbing. Oh, he said, what? Oh, I don't need to hear to see where I'm going. I don't need to hear to see where I'm going. See, I got a vision. I got a vision. He had a vision. And guess what? He made his leap, man. He didn't let those people say, look, you heard what he said in the commercial? He said, I've been deaf since I was 3, so I ain't listen. You heard me? He said, I've been deaf since I was 3, so I ain't listen. So that's what some of us got to do. Man, we got to stop listening to those people who say we can't do something. We got to stop listening to those people who say we not smart enough, who say we not tall enough, or you not strong enough. You know what you say to them? Child, please. That's what you say to them. You say, child, please, man. I can do all things. That's right. You can do all things. So, man, ignore those people, man. Get your Derrick Coleman on. That's right. Get your Derrick Coleman on and ignore those people. Stop listening to those haters and those naysayers saying you can't do something. All right? So you got the I. You got eyes, so you saying, all right, Phil, I'm ready to ignore. What's the next one? Some of you ain't gonna like this, but you gotta change your circle. Yup, change the people that you around. Because you may know, and some of us do know, but we don't want to do it. You gotta weed out the weak. You gotta weed out those weak people in your groups, those people who saying, man, those people who really not with you when you down and out. Those people who only come around when you up and you winning and you got the money in your pocket, man, and you doing for them, you doing for everybody else. But when you down and you need somebody else to help you out, man, they nowhere to be found. So you gotta change your circle. That's right. That's what C. That's what C. I told you gotta ice it, and that's what C is. You gotta change your circle. Because I'm gonna tell you this. If you an eagle, I know everybody who watching this is an eagle. Man, you don't see eagles flying around, hanging around with pigeons, do you? Nah, I don't think so, man, because the pigeon can't do what an eagle can do. A pigeon can't soar up in the sky like an eagle can. So, man, you got to weed out those pigeons, man. You an eagle. That's right. You an eagle, man. You fly high. You soar. That's what y'all are, man. Y'all soarers, man. Y'all not pigeons, man. Y'all eagles. So you got to change your circle, man, because birds of a feather flock together, and the eagle is not flocking with a pigeon. So nugget number 2 is C. Change your circle. All right, yeah. Now we getting into it. Now we rolling. So you say, all right, Phil, boom, I got to ignore. You know what I'm saying? I got to change my circle. So, Phil, what's E? I can't even think about what E is. You know what E is? That's right. You got to encourage yourself. You have to encourage yourself. You can't look for your brother, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your best friend. You can't look for nobody else to encourage you but you. That's right. You encourage yourself. You're the only one who can encourage yourself, man, because you're the only one who's going through that. You're the only one who has that pain. You're the only one who feels that pain that you're going through to make your vision a reality. That's right, you. So you got to encourage yourself, man. For all those people out there trying to lose weight for this new year, trying to get right for the summer. I know, because I'm trying to get right myself, man. So you know when you in that gym, right? When you working out, man, you're like, man, I got 10 reps. And I'm only on my 3rd set, and I got 4 more sets to go. Man, I don't know if I can do it. Then you start repping, man. Your arms start getting tired. Your chest start hurting. Your back start getting tight. And you want to quit. But guess what? That little thing in your mind said, come on, you got it. You got it. And boom, you start repping them out. Slowly but surely, you start repping them out. And that's what you got to do in life, man. You got to rep it out. You got to encourage yourself saying, boom, I can do this, man. I'm more than a conqueror. I got this, man. I got this. Like I told you last week, man, we walk by faith and not by sight, man. You got to believe that you can dig deep down in yourself and pull that thing that's telling you, man, you can't do this. Pull it out, throw it on the ground, and step on it. That's right. You got to step on that thing that's discouraging you. And you got to put in stuff that's encouraging you. So you got to look in the mirror every morning and say to yourself, man, today going to be my day. Man, this week gonna be my week. Man, this gonna be my month. This gonna be my year. It's gonna be the best year of my life. So that's what you gotta do, man. You gotta encourage yourself. That's right. You have to encourage yourself. I encourage myself. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and I say, woo! Boy, today gonna be a good day. And guess what? Day end up being a great day. And that's what you gotta do, man. You gotta encourage yourself, man. You, that's right, you. So when you get up in the morning, man, encourage yourself. So that's nugget number 3, encourage yourself. So what we gonna do to overcome those obstacles? That's right, we gonna ice it. We gonna ignore. We gonna change, and we gonna encourage. So man, until next week's episode, it's your boy Phil Smith, man, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.